Hi, on today's Key to Travel, I'm going to talk a little bit about the early days of transatlantic flight and the role that Shediac played in that journey. 30s and 40s, the Shediac Harbor, the Shediac Bay behind me, was a crucial landing point for the Pan Am flying boats that came here on their way to other stops, marking the first link into transatlantic flight. Right here was the first stop on the eastward flights. Can you imagine looking out in 1939 and seeing these flying boats moored right here? So Shediac became a real hub for transportation and aviation. And getting a flying boat to land here in this area, if you were coming across the Atlantic, it was expensive. Some of the people that would have graced the streets of our town included reclusive actress Greta Garbo, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, legendary performer Bob Hope, and the great orator Winston Churchill. Flying Boats Historical Society will soon be unveiling a mural that celebrates and depicts the important part of Shediac in aviation history. To understand the significance of this project, let's listen to Wade Short, who's the president of the Flying Boats Historical Society. Give us a little bit more background.
Hi, Steve. We're here today to celebrate the unveiling of this Flying Boats mural. About 4 years ago, we formed a society called the Flying Boats Historic Society to commemorate and remember the history, the colorful history of this area in transatlantic flight. In 1939, the Boeing started flying between New York City and London by way of Southampton and Newfoundland and Ireland. This location played a prominent part in that history. That history has mostly been forgotten, and our ambition is to raise the public awareness with this mural. The long-term ambition is to open a Flying Boats Museum, which is similar to the one in Botwood, Newfoundland, and one in Foynes, Ireland. This area has a rich history, and this is something that we want to commemorate going forward. That we welcome you to this special occasion, the unveiling of our community's first large-scale mural dedicated to the remarkable flying boats that once graced the skies and waters of Shediac Bay.
Bonjour, good afternoon. Au nom de la ville de Shediac, je désire remercier les membres de la Société d'historique des bateaux volants pour leur vision d'apporter cette partie unique d'histoire de Shediac aux yeux du public.
We needed an unveiling of a mural of the flying boat to have a nice sunny day, because we haven't had too many sunny days in the last few months. So, Wade, I want to thank you for bringing the sunshine today in Shediac. And Don also. Mais, regarde, toute mise.
Almost 100 years ago, I should say, over 9 years ago, when the Bonnichine War.
What was the hardest part of this when it comes to getting those historical facts?
Well, a lot of reading, and when I heard about the passengers that flew on the clippers, I was quite intrigued, and this is when I started talking to the students. Yeah, we should do this. Would you like to be dressing up in
unveiling today in Shediac. If you're interested in more information about the Flying Boats Historical Society, there's flyingboatshistoricalsociety.ca. That's the website. And on Facebook, there's a group, Flying Boats Historical Society. If you like this video, like, subscribe to the channel. I'll bring you more interesting tidbits, facts, and travel. Have a great day.